Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on IBRC, iBrands Corporation. I want to get this video chart up here as the chart's been showing some signs of life and is really starting to get some volume into it. So be sure to put it on your radars as it's nearing a very, actually a couple critical points in terms of resistance levels and price levels that you would like to see fall. So with that being said, let's just jump right into the action. And like I had talked about the volume, if you look down here for the past few months, yeah, it's gotten some volume, but it's been very sporadic. Nothing that's been really significantly consistent. I mean, yeah, you've had a few random days of decent volume, and then it'll just taper off, and nothing will happen. But for the past about week and a half or so, volumes been coming in stronger. But more importantly, for this chart is it's been consistent from about this day forward. Volume has been above average, and all this has been happening back to back to back days. So that's where the consistency part comes in, which is exactly what you want to see for a chart if you're considering hopping in. So it's good to see that the volume is beginning to come in consistently. And then when you match this up with some of the other parts of the chart I'll go into, you can see why the chart setup is really starting to look nice. Now I like to try to appeal to everybody and hit up all sorts of traders, investors, day traders, swing traders, the whole shabam of them. So the first trend line I'm going to draw is more for those longer term players out there. But if you take this low down here and do one of these numbers, you can see that the overall trend of the stock for the past about 3 months or so is up. Back here it was right around 2 cents, and then you had a pullback here in early July, hit 3 cents, and then from there it's actually rocketed up over 100%. But the point being, this low is higher than this low, which now gives us the ability to draw this uptrend line. So for those of you that are in the stock and holding for a long period, the chart is still in your favor in terms of being in an overall uptrend. Now to hop over to the other side of the coin real quick and talk about some resistance levels. The key level that we keep banging our head on, but at the same point can also be a good thing, and I'll explain that, is this 8-cent mark right here. So if we count the days, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days now we've come up here and hit our head on 8 cents. So that shows us that this is obviously a pretty heavy resistance level, and it's being a thorn in our side in terms of trying to break through it. But on the flip side of that is when this level does fall, I would expect things to get moving quite nicely in terms of a move, because this is a key breakout point. So for all you momentum traders out there and players that look for the significant price levels to be broken before you hop in, 8 cents is very clearly that level that you should have your eyes on, because once again we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row where 8 cents has held the bulls in check. So that's going to be the key level to look for. After that, there will probably be a little bit of a resistance level here at 10 cents, right around maybe even 9.5 cents. We'll just say 10 cents to keep things simple, but just keep your eye on the 10-cent mark if this 8 cents area does fall. But then again, when we're talking about stocks that are this cheap, a 2-cent move from 8 to 10 cents is a nice little percentage gain, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Now let's hop over to the support side of things, and the key support level and the level that used to be kind of a pain in the neck is right here at this 6-cent area. You can see the prices bounced its head off it there, did it there again, and a couple more times here. However, when it did break, I should say, shot up to 8 cents, and that's kind of where the next level is. However, it has been finally broken, and technical analysis 101, when resistances are broke, they become supports. So that's going to be one of our support levels right there at 6 cents. The next one is right down here at the 5 cent area. I'll make that one a little skinnier. And then after that, we still do have this overall uptrend line here that's defining the overall context of the chart, which is in the upwards direction. Coming down here at the indicators, I just wanted to point out that the MACD looking very nice. For quite a long time, it was just cruising sideways. However, the past couple of days, it's really started to wake up and showing some progress. It's separating from its signal line, which is that red line, which is exactly what you want to see. And just keep your eye on these histogram bars. We want them to eat their Wheaties and keep eating their Wheaties, so these bars just keep growing higher and higher. And as long as that happens, things will go well for the price as well. And then also down here at the money flow, up here in the power zone. So clearly all money that's hitting the stock is going into it. Obviously what you don't want to see are both these lines just sloping downwards. It's definitely not the case here. Both above 80 in the power zone and staying consistent. So once again, just a quick rehash. 8 cents is our breakout mark. That's the price where if the share price can get through there and the bulls can overcome the bears here, that'll be a breakout point. And then this 10-cent area up here, if that fails, then things could really start to get interesting, and I'll have to come back with another video chart and pull up a longer time history so we can figure out where previous highs are that are going to act as resistances are. But as I always say, one step at a time. Let's first see if the price can get through 8 cents and 10 cents, and then we can take it from there. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message, and I'll do my best to help you out. But once again, this was IBRC Corporation, ticker symbol IBRC.